So I know I haven't done one of these in quite some time, and I thought it was long overdue. The thing is, my identity for the majority of this year has been the girl with the blood clot, and I'm no longer that girl. So I kind of had a weird identity crisis. Like, okay, who am I now? I'm not used to being the healthy girl anymore. So I thought I would do a video about Remicade, which is the current treatment that I am on for my autoimmune disorder, because I am still very much that girl, and I always will be, really. So, anyways, when I was first recommended, it was first recommended that I take Remicade. I think it was about 5 or so years ago, maybe 6 now, and I absolutely refused it. There was just like no chance in hell that I was going to try this treatment ever. Every time I looked online, all people had to say were very negative and very scary things. But I didn't put the thought into it that I do now, which is that, what, people tend to complain about what goes bad all the time, but very rarely will people talk about what goes right. And Remicade for me is that thing that has gone very right. So when I was first researching it, I think I let a lot of the comments about what could happen, as well as, some of the scary science behind it. It has been reclassified as a chemotherapy drug, I read. There's something about rat protein. I'm not sure what. Anyways, I have stopped reading about the science because I'm not a scientist. I'm not a doctor. And I'm choosing to kind of just be blind to what I'm putting in my body, which I know is not ideal. But you know what? Sometimes ignorance is bliss. And this is one of those times. So anyways, I want to put a positive review out there, because anyone else that I've met in the chair while I'm undergoing treatment, the thing that comes out of their mouth first when I ask them how the treatment is going is that it's completely saved them. And the group negative that, I fall under as well, is tiredness. But guess what? Part of being a grown-up is being tired anyways. So the risks in this case do not outweigh the benefits for me. I pretty much have my life back. Back then, it was an option for me to not take the medication, to try another medication. But because likely the autoimmune disease contributed to the inflammation that caused the blood clot, it kind of became obvious that there was just no other route. Things were not working. So that was my push to try it, and I have a huge regret that I did not try it sooner, that I let fear take over. And I needed to put this video out there because I want other people who are considering Remicade, or who have been told they're going on Remicade and there's no other option, that it is a good option. It is a viable option, and it could very well give you your life back. And you deserve that. You deserve the best. You deserve to live. For those of you who don't know, the thing about an autoimmune disorder is it means that your immune system is overactive, which sounds like it would be a wonderful thing, but it's not. Your body just is going crazy. It doesn't differentiate between the good and bad bacteria in your body. It just kills everything. So a lot of your bacteria is in your gut, good and bad. So in my case, it causes a lot of stomach problems. It's like other problems throughout the body, like that stupid blood clot, which is very rare. So yeah, I think like now I'm trying to think of, well, what is my purpose? And my purpose now is to educate other people, just to let you know that it is an option and it is a good option, and that you shouldn't be afraid to try it, because yeah, you know what, there are the scary chances that yes, you can have an allergic reaction to the medication, but let's be honest, you can have an allergic reaction to a lot of things in life, and like, it's scary. It makes me nauseous sometimes when I go in and I have them give me a shot of Gravol now with my IV, and it works wonders. And you know what? I've learned to like lie low for the first day after treatment. I'm on about my 5th or 6th treatment on, well, I think 10 days from now. And yeah, it's a learning process, and you have to learn to take care of yourself after the treatment, but worth it, so worth it. And I think that if it's presented to you, your doctor knows that it's what's best for you and that you should trust that. And I am here if you have questions, if you need support, message me. That's part of the reason I'm basically even on Instagram. So yeah, this is probably a rambling mess, but I needed to put it out there. I need people to know that it's not that scary, and that there are positive stories that come out of the treatment, and I'm one of them, so you can be one of them too. Anyways, bye for now.